Hi, everyone. This is Chrissy Ingram with Mayweather Promotions, and I am here with our feature fighter of the quarter, Luis Arias. So we're going to get right on started with the questions. And the first question I have for you is, finish the sentence. I fell in love with boxing when?
When I saw two people sparring, the first day I went to the gym. When I was 8 years old, the first thing I saw was two guys sparring, and I thought it was the best ever. I loved it. So the moment I saw two guys sparring was when I loved it.
We're happy to have you back with us at Mayweather Promotions, where your pro career began. And you're back, of course, with a bang. You recently won a split decision win over former unified world champion Jarrett Hurd. Tell me how it feels.
I mean, honestly, it feels amazing. I think just the way my career has been and the ups and downs and the fact that I was able to come back to where I started and get this type of fight and deliver this type of victory is just truly a blessing. You know, I'm just happy that I'm able to get my career back on track with some people that I already know and I'm confident in working with and I know can deliver. And it's just a very good time in my career right now, and I'm happy that things are going the way it's going so far.
What was different, if anything, about your prep for the fight versus Hurd?
I think I took this fight very seriously. I had a chip on my shoulder. I was being brought in as the opponent, like they tried to describe it as, and this fight was for Hurd to look good. But I knew that I was a better fighter. I just needed to train like it. So I took that mentality and knowing that I had to prove that I belong. So I trained very hard for the fight. I had about a 6-month training camp, you know, and I think that was a key difference was just how great of shape I was in.
You recently had the chance to spar with Gervonta Davis at the Mayweather Boxing Club. Were there any skills that you acquired during those sparring sessions that you implemented on fight night when you fought June 6th?
Yeah, kind of. So the first time when I sparred Tank was actually back in October or August was when he was getting ready to fight Santa Cruz. So I tried to mimic Santa Cruz and I was just throwing a lot of punches. Like, I was just throwing a lot of punches. But really, it wasn't that I was fighting like that. I was just trying to give him the work because I know Leo throws a lot of punches. And that's when I kind of knew. I was like, oh, you know, I could throw a lot of punches and still be in good shape. So for that fight, you know, what I learned in that little sparring session, I brought it in for this camp, and I was like, okay, let's throw more punches. Especially, I knew for this fight, like I knew that I need to be more active and throw more punches. So I was like, let's try to spar like that with bigger guys and throw more punches, and it helped. It helped.
So you're on a quest, not only to become a world champion, but the first Wisconsin-born boxing champion. What is the next step or steps that you believe will bring you closer to your goal?
Yeah, the goal is still to become a world champion and to fight for a world title and become become as big of a champion as possible. And I think my next fight with another former champion, which I think is getting lined up now, and I get a victory over them, will put me in line to be deserved for a title shot. You know, so I think by this time next year, I should be fighting for a world title.
What are some hot spots when you're training in Las Vegas that you enjoy to frequent when you're not spending time in the gym?
I like to eat a lot. You know, I like to eat, and I just tried the hot juicy crawfish.
Okay,
I
how was
thought that
that?
was pretty good. I like Pink Box. Pink Box got really good donuts. They got some of the best cinnamon rolls that I had. I like going to Pink Box. There's a couple other taco spots that I like. There's one called Bomb Tacos that I still remember. That was really good. Yeah. Oh, and the red velvet pancakes.
So you're like a foodie.
Oh yeah, Baby Stacks. I like going to Baby Stacks. Baby Stacks is real good. Yeah. So when I'm not in the gym and my weight's good, yeah, I'm eating. I like pho too. There's a really good pho, but there was one by the gym too.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I like to eat.
Who or what inspires you to continue progressing in your boxing career despite the various trials you may have encountered?
I think just my kids. I'm a father now. So I have kids that look up to me, and I want to provide for them and give them things that I never had, and provide for them and give them give them a life that I was never able to get, you know. So I think just not wanting to give up for you know, for them, and to not give up on them. And my goal is also, like, all I know is fighting. You know, I've always been a fighter. Like, I know I'm good enough. Like, I know I can become a world champion. And I know I haven't given it my all completely yet, and I'm still doing it. You know, so until I know deep inside that I've given it my all and that's enough, like, I'm gonna continue going until I reach my goals. I just never give up. You know, so yeah, definitely. You know, it's been a life achievement of mine that I've always wanted to be a prize fighter, world champion, and now I have kids that look up to me, and just, you know, they love it. You know, so you know, I like it. I like seeing them happy.
Having gained wisdom through experiences over the course of your career, what's one piece of advice that you would have given to your younger self?
If I could tell my younger self something, I would tell myself to just slow down and not be in a rush. I felt like there was a handful of moments in my career where if I just would have let the game come to me, then go chase it, I felt like some better decisions could have been made that would have made my career just a little bit better and not as hard. So definitely, you know, to just let things come. I would tell myself that.
If you could choose one, which of your 22 career fights would you select as your best performance and why?
I would have to go with the Jerry Hurt victory. Just it was the biggest stage. It was the biggest moment for my career. It was against, on in terms of like accomplishments, he was the most accomplished, unified champion, and it was the biggest victory of my career. You know, and I was on point. I trained the hardest, so I would have to go with the Jerry Hurd performance.
Choose one legendary barn burner fight from the past that you would have enjoyed watching live.
I think Thriller Manila. That one probably would have been a good one. Or when Ali and Frazier fought, I would have liked to enjoy it. I would have enjoyed to see that one.